You and I both know it's not in our best interest to lie to anybody about anything. Not only is it deceptive and very manipulative, you know that it can snowball out of control quickly. Then you have to lie to cover this lie and then the other lie. And it just becomes a mess. And it'll do that in the blink of an eye. Well, survivor, a narcissist has like a whole totally different idea about lying to people. So here are nearly a dozen benefits to lying that explains why a narc does it constantly. Number 1, lying helps avoid confrontation. Most narcissists really don't like to fight. They're non-confrontational. And the ones that do like to fight only like to fight with people that they can beat and only like to fight when they can win. So most of the time, they're really not interested. Lying helps diffuse a lot of really tense situations so that the narcissist doesn't have to get involved and they don't have to fight. And especially one where they might not be able to win or they just don't want to deal with it. Lying avoids the confrontation. Number 2, they lie so that they can duck the responsibility. We all know that a narcissist won't take accountability for the things that happen in their life, especially when these things don't go the way that they were supposed to. A quick lie and a little bit of blame shifting can make the problems of a narc somebody else's problems, and this allows the person to kind of skirt past being a responsible adult. Number 3, lies keep up the flawless persona. Narcs really like to come off like they're superior to everybody. They're a genius, they're never wrong, they're 5 steps ahead, except they're not. So lies have to be told in order for them to keep that fake narrative running, that they know everything, they're never wrong, all-seeing, all-powerful, and they need to keep up that look of perfect flawlessness. Number 4, obviously when they lie, they get attention. Lies help a narcissist get sympathy, empathy, support, supply, attention, admiration, and everything else in between that they're looking for. Narcissists will tell sob stories and old tales to play on people to get what they want. This shows that narcs are incapable of getting things for themselves. I knew a person once who all they did was brag about their job and how they got their job, and it was good and it paid well, until it kind of came out that somebody else told them that they should apply for this job. And this person also put in a good word for this individual who landed the position. So all this person did was show up on time and answer a few questions correctly, but was acting like a big shot. Like they scrounged around and dug around until they hit pay dirt and found the job and fought and clawed their way in, and they had to beat 10 other executives for the job. And it kind of sounds like all they had to do to get in was like open the damn door. So lies boost the ego and help these sad ass people get what they need. If you'd like to talk with me one-on-one about what you're going through with a narcissist, you can text, call, email, or visit my website for information. It is all on the screen for you now and available at any time down in the video description. Number 5, lying hides things. Well, of course it does. And of course, narcs love to hide things, mainly everything that they're afraid of. That's what we're going to talk about here in this point. And we all know that these losers are terrified of like everything. So lying hides the fears, the insecurities, the vulnerabilities. Remember, these are all seen as weaknesses by someone narcissistic. Also, it helps them hide or attempt to prevent exposure. Narcs can't let it get out that they fear love, commitment, intimacy, losing power, losing control, getting rejected, dumped, abandoned, death. They fear their feelings, themselves, and everyone else and everything in between. I mean, really think about it for a second, survivor. How much these people actually really have to hide in order to keep things looking under control. And this is just the way that they choose to do it. Number 6, maneuvering and managing is made possible by the lies. Narcs need to be able to make you do what they want when they want it. They need to be able to coerce you into giving them whatever it is they're looking for and making sure all of those needs are met. If they need money, or they tell you the car is broken down, they need a place to stay, they got bills, they lost their job, it is what they're going to do to kind of maneuver you and put you where they want you to be so that you will take care of whatever's going wrong. Remember, you're the problem solver. You're the one that needs to fix everything. A narcissist needs to be able to manage you as they see fit. They might even have to swing you onto the back burner because there's a new source and a new love interest, and they need you to shut up for a while. Whether they're pushing you away or pulling you closer, they need to be able to manipulate and manage you. Number 7, lies maintain power. And I've already said the word power a couple times, so let's address the narky elephant in the room here. A narc will tell any lie they need to if they feel they're losing grip on you or on the relationship and they need to get it back under control. They might lie or threaten to leave you if you don't shape up. They might tell you that they're talking to somebody else to try to make you jealous, to get you to knock off bad behavior. I won't go on about a list of lies that they could possibly tell. If you've been around this person for even a couple of months, you've heard more lies than I could even put into a video. Hey, that's an idea. What lies have you been told? Leave them down in the comments if you've been told any real doozies. Be tactful, be tasteful, but share with me down in the comments. Let me know what kind of lies these people are telling. Number 8, lies just flat out piss people off. A lie can sometimes be told to spark jealousy, to make a fight, make a thing, and get people extremely emotional. Sometimes, as sick as it is, this is really the only goal the narc has, to see if they can get you worked up and upset. I've said this before. I used to know a person who would bring up ridiculous topics of conversation that they were always so stupid. It was always some idiotic idea, a scheme, some garbage, and it would always fluff me up. And I would go, "What are you doing? You're crazy. Why would you think about that?" Blah, blah, blah. Until the day they told me one of their crazy ideas, and I went, "Yeah, that's nice." And I walked away. And suddenly the crazy stories with the lies and the bullshit and the things that were told to me, clearly to get a rise out of me, completely stopped and never happened again. Again, as sick as it is, sometimes the narcissist is just telling you these things to yank your chain and watch you get emotional. Number 9, the sneaky shit. Probably the most obvious one. Narcs lie because they're up to all kinds of shady shenanigans that they don't have any business doing. And I mean, just flat out, I don't have to give examples. They're shady, they're lying, they're conniving, and they're hiding things that they don't have any business doing. Number 10, winning and domination. Narcs are right fighters. They're not fighting to really prove anything. They just want to be right. They want to be right. They want to win. It helps them feel superior, and they seem to think that they look superior because they win every fight. So sometimes they will lie to you just to make themselves seem overpowering, boasting and boosting themselves through the lies until they seem intimidating. You don't go up against them. Even if you know what they're saying to you is a complete crock of shit, you won't say anything because you feel too inferior to go against somebody who's so dominating. So share with me the wildest lies that you've ever heard down in the comments, and tell me which of these things on my list do you think is the most common? What is it that they're just lying about all the time? Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day, Survivor, and take care of yourself.